Hello and welcome to another installment of the Shiny Hunting Museum. I'm your curator, Dr. Let's Play It. In today's episode, I'm going to show you the newest exhibit at the Shiny Hunting Museum. It's this silver DS Lite that is owned by the legendary TheXxTanmanxX's. The Tan Man has had a shiny hunting YouTube presence for longer than I have, dating back to at least 2011, perhaps earlier, and this is the very DS Lite that has been with him every step of the way. Not only that, it precludes his YouTube shiny hunting journey, as he purchased it as a kid in 2007. This DS Lite is thus very special, and I'm so excited to go over it with you guys. I believe that this DS Lite holds extra special properties because of all the shinies that it has seen. Not only have so many shinies been found on this very system, but this system has been right next to other systems that have found even more shinies. I believe because of that, there are some very special properties imbued within this system. I'm just so excited to take a look.
Son of...
Not sure what just happened there.
Son of a bitch.
Have I watched too many The Tan Man videos in preparation for this, or are you guys hearing that too?
Fucking bullshit.
Huh. I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
I'm so pissed!
This is too weird. Well, Internet, I must admit, the mysterious nature of this DS Lite has taken me quite by surprise. I've been researching the sounds it's making for quite a few hours now, and I've only been able to find out a few things. Firstly, the sounds being produced by this DS Lite are being produced in the absence of any battery charge. That's right. This console is completely dead and will not turn on, yet it still plays audio when I open it. Furthermore, the audio that it's playing is only audio of the Tan Man's voice, nobody else. These observations have led me to develop a theory. The sounds being played by this DS Lite are sounds that, at some point in history, were recorded by this mic right here. I know that's a bold theory, but allow me to explain some of my further findings. Right here, I have a Pokemon White 2 version. I'm going to go ahead and stick this game into the mysterious DS Lite. Now, observe.
I'm tired of this White 2 being so goddamn unlucky.
Interesting, huh? It gets deeper.
Why do I keep failing shinies on this White 2? Why?
Quite an enigma, don't you think? But that's not all. Let's delve further into the mysterious nature of this console. Excuse me, Internet, I'm getting quite tired. I just finished another 17-hour research session. So based on what I learned about this DS Lite from the White 2 incident, I've observed that it seems to respond to environmental stimuli. That brought me to the idea of snacking. Snacking is an activity that has long been paramount to shiny hunting. You may as well not even call yourself a shiny hunter if you've never eaten snacks while pounding away at your systems. Well, I've come up with a new discovery that involves snacking. I brought with me one of my favorite shiny hunting snacks. Flavor blasted goldfish. Observe what happens when I eat some flavor blasted goldfish and open the mysterious DS Lite. I think those are a little stale, but shouldn't matter.
I was eating Cheez-Its, Pringles.
Are you starting to see where I'm going with my theory? While I still have snack in my mouth, let's try again.
I was eating fucking Ruffles.
Interesting, Perhaps let's give it another go.
Eating Ruffles, couldn't hear jack shit.
Yes, my theory seems to have been proven correct at this point. This DS Lite is playing recorded memories from its lifetime based on the stimuli that exist in its immediate environment, be it a White 2 version, a bag of snacks, or nothing at all? Well, I was wondering what caused those angry sound bites to play in the first segment of this video, and I remembered. Right before I went on camera, I stubbed my toe, and I actually filmed that first segment while I was rather pissed off. I think that's about all I have as far as my discoveries go on this mysterious sound-playing DS Lite, but I haven't even started to get into the original topic of this video. So, let's make our way over to my desk, and I'll show you what this video was originally intended to be about. Alright, we are now at my desk where we can take a much closer look at this magnificent artifact. But first, I must make a disclaimer. I know how much you all love visiting the exhibits at the Shiny Hunting Museum, but unfortunately, this exhibit is only a temporary one. You see, the way I obtained this artifact was from the original owner himself. That's right. Back in November, I went to visit the Tan Man on his farm with my good friend Beast Mode Gaming. It was then that he gave this console to me, under the promise that I would fix it and return it to him so that it could enjoy many more nights of productive hunting. But before I fix it, of course, I'm going to give you all an in-depth view. Starting with the top of the system, as you can see, the housing that covers the hinge has actually broken, and it seems that this area has actually become infiltrated by Pringles or Ruffles or something. If we go to the other side of the hinge housing, we can see a much more prominent infiltration of what appears to be some Ruffles there. So yes, as you know, when this piece of the housing has snapped off, the hinge, unfortunately, no longer functions.
Son of a bitch.
So, after I've made this exhibit, and we've taken a very close look at this artifact, I will be fixing it and sending it back to its owner. So, moving to the front of the system, we can see the Pringles or Ruffles army has pretty much taken siege over the volume button in that area. If we slide it to the left, you can see they have 2 or 3 encampments in that area, and what appears to be either rust or flamin' hot Cheetos have made their way into this corner where the GBA cart goes. Moving to the other side, the volume port looks fairly clean. The stylus still intact, very impressive. Unfortunately, the power area does appear to have succumbed to either some Ruffles or some Pringles. Maybe some Cheez-Its there. Moving to the back area, we already looked at that hinge part there. But the shoulder buttons, they are teeming with enemy forces. And this ridge that connects the 2 shoulder buttons is no different story. Thankfully, the power port seems to have held its ground, but the other shoulder button is just as infested. Which brings us to the other side of the hinge housing, where we can see that this ridge right here running vertical, as well as the area at the bottom of the screen, has become severely infested. Now we've taken a look at all sides of the console except for the bottom. On the bottom, it doesn't appear as if too many enemy forces have taken hold, perhaps just some in the bottom of this battery cover here. But one sign of what an ancient and well-seasoned artifact this is the fact that the barcode is completely gone, as well as the fact that these rubber stoppers here have pretty much completely turned yellow. But now we can open up the console and take a look in here. Starting with the speaker zones, what definitely appears to be sour cream and onion Pringles forces have made their way into this hole, and this top middle hole. However, cheddar sour cream Pringles have made their way into the top leftmost hole. Moving along the bottom of the screen, there's a Tan Man hair there. What appears to be some more snack scraps. Small village of cheddar ruffles right there. And miraculously, these other 6 volume holes have remained untainted. Going to the bottom screen, this is just a petri dish of delicious snacks down here. You can see crumbs of all sorts, and perhaps the largest civilization I've ever seen runs along the bottom of the touch screen. Just imagine how much protein and zinc is in there. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Moving to the right side of the bottom part of the console, we can see some telltale signs that this is a seasoned shiny hunting device. The beginnings of the words start and select are completely gone, and there is a lot of wear in between the start and select button, indicating that many, many thousands of times they have both been pressed simultaneously. The same is the story with the A and B buttons. Although the A button has more wear than the B button, they both have wear surrounding them. We can also get a better look at the invasion that's taken place along the right hinge piece. Lots of tasty snacks there. And now we can make our way to the left side, where perhaps the most delicious invasion has taken place by the left hinge piece. We've got what appears to be 2 Tan Man eyelashes and some cheddar sour cream Pringles living in harmony with what appears to be a piece of some Cheez-Its. And lastly, the greatest indicator of what a magnificent artifact this is the wearing on the left and right of the D-pad. Who else but a seasoned shiny hunter would have this much wear to the left and right of the D-pad? This means that literally millions of patches of grass have been run and biked through. And for bonus, we have some happy little colonies of Pringles and Ruffles living at the bottom down there. Wow. I am sure a lucky curator to even have this in my museum temporarily. Now that we've taken a very close look at it though, I will be able to go in here and replace this hinge for him and send it back so he can find more shinies on it. I really hope you enjoyed that in-depth look at the Tan Man's DS Lite. Stay tuned for more Shiny Hunting Museum exhibits. Thank you for watching.